All right, everyone. I want to talk about how you can find the right marketing partner for your cleaning business. I know there's a lot of bad actors out there when we're talking about marketing companies. I've been in the space for, again, the past 8 years, since 2012, and I've had the pleasure, unfortunately, of hearing all these, terrible, terrible stories about marketing agencies and companies and developers and web designers over the years. And I want to try to do my best to help you out and give you some actionable insight that you can take and use in your decision-making process when choosing the correct marketing partner to be able to help your company grow. So just kind of starting from the top, one thing I will outline is it is just like the cleaning business in a sense where anyone can literally start today their own marketing agency. I'm doing air quotes here. It's not very capital intensive to say you're a marketing agency. Talk is cheap. It is one of those scenarios where anyone can just literally start one out of their basement or out of their bedroom with a laptop. It's nothing crazy. Now, the big difference here when we're really vetting potential marketing agencies and potential partners for your cleaning business is really digging into the details and really understanding who they are, how big is their team, what are their capabilities, what is their core focus, do they work with other cleaning businesses, and so on. So we'll just kind of start from the top and go through this list of what it really looks like and what kind of questions you need to ask during this type of discovery phase of, okay, are they a good fit or not? Are they a one-man band or a real company? Or, did they just get started, or have they been doing this for a very long time and are real experts at it? So starting from the top, do they work with, other cleaning companies and other cleaning businesses such as yourself? I know there are different types of cleaning businesses out there, of course. Now we have carpet cleaners, we have house cleaners, we have commercial cleaning. Now we have disinfection service companies. They're just spawning up out of nowhere. But of course, biohazard companies have been around for a long time. So that's a very specific niche. Window cleaning. If we're talking about paid ads or SEO or any of that, the keyword research is going to vary significantly based on volume, based on different locations and geographics. And if someone hasn't marketed a cleaning business before or doesn't have that type of experience, that real world knowledge, they're going to have to do it from scratch. And that's going to take a while. That's going to mean you are going to be their guinea pig. You are going to be their test bed to try to allow them to figure out what that secret sauce is. So your best advantage and the best advice I can give you is find marketing companies that really are specialized when it comes to focused on your niche and what you actually do and your type of services that you offer. It's a very important piece because as an agency owner myself with Clean Fortune, where we do focus 100% on cleaning companies, that's our real competitive advantage for us is we work with lots of different cleaning companies all across the United States and some international, where we get direct exposure into, again, what works for these different companies in these different services in these different areas. So it's very important by being able to leverage that insight from being an expert to apply it directly to your business. That way you get to save thousands of dollars and hundreds to thousands of hours of lost time and get to go straight to getting those great results that you're looking for. So next piece I have on here is, have they been doing this for years, or did they just start doing it? So this is a tricky question. Not really, but I'll dig into the why here in a moment. If someone has been doing marketing for years in very specific disciplines, let's say SEO, let's say PPC, let's say they've been building websites, that's relevant. That's going to have crossover into pretty much any market. I've been doing a lot of this stuff for a long time, with my forte specifically being on the paid advertising side of things, on Google ads, on Facebook ads, on SEO as well, on the organic side. But at the same time, it does directly transfer by working with hundreds of businesses, in my case, to working with just local service businesses or small local service businesses such as cleaning services. So there is that crossover. Now the difference there is, again, I've been doing this stuff for a long time. I've worked with hundreds of different businesses. I've gotten tons and tons of results, generated more than $250 million in sales for the companies I've worked with over the years. But there are some companies out there that are masquerading as they've been doing this for a long time, but really are just borrowing someone else's case studies and results. There are course creators out there who are literally the guru types creating courses for startup marketing agencies that are providing direct instructions, presentations, call scripts, and everything under the sun to these newbies, these people that are just starting their marketing agency, to give them the exact steps of how to close and bring on clients. Now that's where it all usually steps off and they step away. Okay, the gurus show them how to bring on clients, but not how to actually do the work. So again, they can say that they've been doing this and borrow these case studies, but it's pretty easy to copy photographs and screenshots of accounts over and over and over again. It is the internet, so keep that in mind as well. So be sure to do your homework and make sure that you know who you're dealing with. Make sure that you know that they actually know what they're doing. It's very important that you do your homework on whoever it is that you are considering working with. More established companies that have more defined disciplines and have been working on this stuff for a long time are going to be able to help you really overcome your problems no matter what they are, because they have that experience, versus someone just getting started. Even if they're scrappy, they still have a long way to go because it's just such complex subject matter. So that's a very important piece. Figure out if they just started doing it or if they've been doing it for a long time. Another piece here is, are they a one-man band or a fully fleshed out agency? Now, this is a very, very important piece, especially when we're talking about, a marketing partner that you want to grow with. Now, one man can only, or woman, can only do so much in a day. There's only so many hours that you can leverage your time. If they have two other clients, they're already spreading themselves thin. They don't have the manpower and the capability to be able to really take you to that next level. So you can have somebody as a part-time hire where they're just kind of working on your stuff as a freelancer. That's cool. That can help you out a little. But if you really want to go for it, if you really want to go for gold and go for that win, you want to find an agency that is fully fleshed out, that has graphic designers, that has video editors, that has marketers, that has media buyers, that has SEO specialists, that has web developers, web designers, and project managers. Because if you don't, what's going to happen? That means one person is going to wear all those hats, or at least try to figure out everything and get you the results that you need on that limited amount of time, and likely limited budgets as well. So it's very important to take that into account when you're vetting potential vendors. Price is a piece of the puzzle, but of course it's not as important as actual capabilities to be able to get the job done that you're paying for. So just always take that into account. Again, are you dealing with one person who's trying to juggle all these different hats, or a fleshed out agency who has all these specialists already aligned under the same umbrella, under the same corporation or company, that can solve these problems very, very quickly because they've done it tons and tons of times before? So the next piece I have on my list here is, do they have proprietary tools and use third-party tools? So this is a very, very important piece when we're talking about, online marketing, for your cleaning business, because it's the real differentiator between the big dogs and the little guys. If you want to really succeed and really go for gold and really maximize your time and leverage and the effectiveness of your marketing and advertising, you need to automate as much as you can. And that starts at the research process. That starts as ongoing tracking of your rankings. When it comes down to your website technology, when it comes down to your advertising and automating bids, it's a lot of different tools that really separate the really efficient agencies and the ones that can really help you take your marketing to that next level, and the ones that are just trying to do everything manually and by hand. It significantly limits the amount of time for companies that don't have the right technology and the right tools and automation by not being able to really tap into that type of efficiency when it comes to your business. They can't leverage it. They can't really allow things to scale and grow without them being present in every area. So it's just not possible. However, with the right tools, you can see things ahead of time. You get to gain business insight on your competitors, which ones are getting a leg up on you on certain rankings, which ones are adding new pages to their website, which ones are running new ads. With the right tools and the right setup, you can stay on top of all those different things with very clear, concise reporting dashboards. That way you're never caught in a precarious position. That way you're always ahead of the game, you're always 10 steps ahead, and again, with the right marketing partner, you're going to have those tools and access to them, at least on the reporting side, to be able to guide them to help you grow your business. Another piece is, of course, proprietary tools. Have they come up with their own tools dedicated to your own type of business? For example, here at Clean Fortune, we've created a website builder just for cleaning companies. And it is dedicated 100% to cleaning companies. We have a lot of templates that we've built just for maid services, for commercial cleaning companies, and carpet cleaning companies, and exterior cleaning companies. And we also have a CRM that we've crafted as well to make it easy for you to keep track of your leads that come in through your website and your marketing efforts, and a lot of other automations as well. But this is stuff that we're constantly building, constantly refining, and constantly adding to make your life easier and to make your marketing that much more seamless and tied together. So again, keep an eye on these proprietary tools too. They can definitely help out, especially when you're talking about a very niche-focused agency that can serve your needs and knows your business very, very well and your pains, because that means they can innovate and build software and technology around your pain points to solve those problems. So it's very important, and it can save you tons and tons of time, frustration, and money. Another piece here, again, do they have any guarantees? Can they guarantee anything that they do, or is it all just, well, we'll just see what happens? When it comes to SEO, it's very hard to make guarantees. I've been doing this for a long time, but you can guarantee at least a certain thing. For example, if we look at someone's site and see that there's huge opportunities, we can certainly guarantee you'll have better performance than you did as far as your rankings. It's pretty obvious. Some things may happen, but you can still make guarantees on certain aspects. So again, always ask if they have any guarantees when you're vetting these marketing partners to see if they can make any guarantees for your cleaning business and the performance that they can get for you. It's always worth a conversation. It's always worth asking. So don't be afraid to ask. Do they have reviews and testimonials from past and current clients? Of course, this is social proof. You want to find out who they've worked with before. Have they actually helped those companies? Have they helped them grow? What was their experience? What was it like working with them? You want to learn from others. That way you can get an idea and get a feel for what it's like to work with their company. It's a very important piece, for any business to have those reviews and testimonials out there. In addition to social proof, Facebook likes, social metrics like that can, be a good indicator as well. But of course, you want to keep an eye out and go through those different listings to find out what other people are saying, and if so, validate what was said. Sometimes angry customers do come up. Some people just can't be pleased, but again, just take a look into that background of that company and what the experience was for others who have also worked with them in a very similar case and very similar scenario as yourself. Another piece is taking a look at these marketing partners' pricing. Cheap is not always better. I've been at the top end of the spectrum as far as pricing marketing services, having $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 a month retainers for clients for years, and I know what it's like to provide top level, top tier, high quality services, and to be able to do that for a very low amount, it does change things around a little bit. Depending upon what your needs are as a business, you need to expect and come into that expecting to pay quite a bit if you really want to get those otherworldly results. If you want to do better than everyone else, it's going to cost you more than $1,000 a month. If you go into something thinking you're only going to pay $200, $300, $400, $500 and completely change the game and dominate all your competitors, you're sadly mistaken. Now, with that said, as a company here at Clean Fortune, we do have lower end packages to accommodate people who are just getting started, because we know that you have to use those marketing dollars wisely, especially early on. And if you don't, you might be going bankrupt before you know it, just because you're spending too much on marketing. And you got to make things work. You got to hire people. You got to keep the churn rates low as far as your clients. You got to keep employees happy. You got a lot of stuff to do when you're just starting out. You got to be scrappy. But with that in mind, different goals will warrant different pricing. If you want to completely take over your market, expect to pay a lot of money. If you're just getting started and just need some things to get some traction and start developing it and add onto it as you go, you can definitely start small. But just keep that pricing in mind. If someone says, hey, we're going to rank you number one and get you 1 million leads for $500 a month, okay, that doesn't sound like properly set expectations. They're probably, not telling you the whole truth. So be aware, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And that pricing can definitely at least point you in the right direction to understand what type of value you're going to get. Now, with that said, I've also seen, high stakes fraudsters out there who just charge a high premium. With that, you want to dig into their social proof and find out a little bit more about them and their background and cover these other questions that we just talked about. But for the most part, those questions there will get you closer and closer to finding that real truth about uncovering what you need to know about these marketing partners for your cleaning business, and allow you to make properly informed decisions to make sure that you know what you're getting, make sure that you know what they've been doing, what their focus is, and make sure you two are on mutual ground when it comes to transparency and understanding. So again, those are the main things I would look for, just kind of going back through. Do they work with other cleaning businesses? Have they been doing this for years, or did they just start doing it? Are they a one-man band or fully fleshed out agency? Do they have proprietary tools and use third-party tools? Do they offer any guarantees? Do they have reviews and testimonials from past and current clients? And of course, their pricing. Does it align with your goals and what you're looking to achieve? So again, this is Tom from Clean Fortune. Hopefully this is helpful in helping you in this tough process of trying to find the right marketing partner. Again, if you need any help on this front, or even if you're talking to another marketing agency and you'd like us to even take a look into their background, feel free to reach out. We're always here to help, and always happy to do so as well.